Okay.
Now look, you getting nervous.
Chris, go to work, baby. I like it.
I am going to use this sheet when he objects.
I got money on Steve.
Okay? I'm going to use this sheet. I am also going to present the numbers slightly differently than you guys present them. The format is absolutely fine. I've got no problem with the format, but there's a better way to present this format.
I got a suggestion that I like personally.
Tell me.
Is how you used the pencil mine with 2 or 3 different options.
Well, I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm not going to get into that right now. We're going to assume this is what Jerry has given me to take out. Okay? The first thing I'm going to do, I asked this question yesterday, and I think you guys gave me the answer. What's a good deal in Morgantown, West Virginia?
Perception.
State of mind, perception. There is a $2,795 discount here, and not a single person today has mentioned the discount. This one doesn't have a trade, so I won't be able to do what I was going to do, but I'll show you how to do that in a second. I never, ever walk out and put the paper down like that. When you do that, you lose control of the process in 1/10 of a
No,
second.
they go straight to the paper. They don't listen to you, nothing you say.
Bingo. But everybody that's done it for 2 days has laid it down just like that. You lose control. You keep control. Now, what do I want to say before I show him the numbers? Do we want this customer to pay us all the money for this canyon?
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't think so, because nobody gives all the value. How many of you mentioned to the customer at this stage that it comes with a 3636, a 560, it comes with roadside assistance, and you get maintenance for 2 years? How many of you do that?
No, mine's usually later on.
Mine's way before that.
You know, it's,
No, I don't
use it
care. I don't care if you've already mentioned it.
it's equipment.
Why wouldn't you do it right now?
That's what that equipment line is supposed to be. Get features on it, so we remember it when we try to close.
Well, yeah, well, I'm gonna bring up the vehicle too. So A, the quicker you get the numbers to the customer, the better off you are. And B, if you don't take 30 seconds and remind him what we're asking him to pay for, you're crazy. Now, how might that sound? Hey, Chris, the Canyon that you looked at, that you drove, first choice of color, right?
Right.
Equipped just the way you said it had to be equipped.
Loved it.
On the test drive, what'd you say about it?
Ride's great.
Yeah, okay, and then if there was one particular thing, accessory, option, standard feature, whatever, that he spoke about, remind him. We're trying to drag some emotion in here, because otherwise this is a pretty logical conversation we're going to have, right? You know, emotion, we've all, the more excited you get them about the car, the more emotion you drag in. The more we can remind him about what we're asking him to buy, the better chance he has of rekindling his excitement that he had 15 or 20 minutes ago. I'm also going to remind him about everything else that comes with the Canyon. By the way, you don't think that what I'm saying has got value? The next time you've got a customer on a deal like this and they say, I want a bigger discount, say, hey, I tell you what, I give you another $1,000 off. But you don't get the 3636, you don't get the 1212, you don't get the 560, you don't get roadside assistance, you don't get maintenance. What customer's gonna bite on that?
Not too many.
How about 2,000 off? How about 3,000 off? No one's gonna bite. So these things do have value. What the exact value is, I don't know. It's gonna differ between customer to customer. But I'm gonna remind him, I don't go into great detail. I'm going to say, look, Chris, you got a 1212 bumper to bumper, okay? Because during that time, GM will make any adjustments necessary. The 3636 is comprehensive. Basically, anything that goes wrong with the car, you're going to have somebody else pay for the repair. The 560 means you're not going to pay for anything big for the foreseeable future. Don't forget, maintenance, you're not paying for the next 2 years. OnStar, on GM. Roadside assistance, instead of $60 a year, you got it for what, 560?
That's 560.
560. I'm just going to remind him about all that stuff. Why wouldn't I if I want him to pay me for all this?
And don't forget your 2-year, 24,000 service package. You get oil, tire rotation, oil changes.
I mentioned the
Yeah,
maintenance.
that's the one I like.
I mentioned it. So now, Tyler, I know I would have already talked about all this. Make no mistake. But remember one thing I said on day one: they don't retain everything that you say. They don't hear everything that you say. And if we're gonna ask him to pay us 36 grand plus, 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 I'm gonna make sure he understands all the value he's going to get. How much difference will it make? I don't know. I just know I wouldn't want to do it without letting him know all the value. All right.